Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to a fucking new episode of Snack Time with Schnell. That's gonna be our new intro by Goblin from the Dawn of the Dead soundtrack. But anyway, we have ourselves, yes, we are mixing Coffee Time with Schnell with Snack Time with Schnell. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I got lazy last time, I did the same. But we just got some regular blueberry muffins from Dunkin' Donuts. And this one seems to be missing, like, I love the tops of them. Because they're normally covered with, like, those sugar crystals and shit. Somebody fucking slacked off on their job this morning, motherfuckers. See, but that's delicious. It completely makes up for the fact that I don't have sprinkles on my top. But every Saturday morning, this is like a fucking ritual I have. Like, I have my Dunkin' Donuts hazelnut coffee. See, it's all marked off. A little bit of cream because I don't like real dairy, and a lot of sugar. Delicious with a fucking, like, and even a donut, but I don't really fuck with donuts. I fuck with blueberry cake donuts, but when it comes down to it, I'll settle for a blueberry muffin any day. I mean, you can get the fat-free ones, but I honestly think it's bullshit. Like, and my mom agrees with me on this, and she's an educated woman, she's an English teacher, and whatever, but we did a little taste test. Like, the only thing different, they put different bottoms on them, like the logo. The logo for Dunkin' Donuts light muffins, like the D&D, the Dunkin' Donuts logo, is like light green, where, excuse me, I just don't want to make a mess over here. But as you can see, like, it's just like this plain color, where I wish I would have brought one of the fat-free ones up to show you guys. But dude, I love Chuck Schuldiner. Like, rest in peace, man. Like, Human is such a fucking good album, and I didn't give it a chance until, like, kind of recently, like, honestly. Like, I thought it was, like, because I remember, first thing I heard from Death was Scream Bloody Gore, and I fucking loved it. Then I heard Leprosy, and I was like, this is fucking even better than Scream Bloody Gore. But then the next Death album I heard was Symbolic, and I loved every single second of it. And it's funny, because, like, I remember I saw Necrophagist, and they played Crystal Mountain, and I was so fucking pumped. Like, I was like, yes, they're playing Death. Like, but then, like, I remember I got a little bit more into Death. Like, I heard Spiritual Healing, and then my friend was like, who works at a record store, he was like, yeah, you know, like, Andy LaRoche from King Diamond, like, plays all the guitar, like, solos and shit on, I think it was Individual Thought Patterns, and I was like, no way. So, like, I picked up a copy of that, and then I started getting into, like, you know, fucking just Chuck's way of playing. Like, I love the incantation, like, you know, autopsy type shit more than anything, but not as much as I love Milmont Pizza. 610-544-4465. Call that shit, eat that shit, love that shit. But, let me see if I can just find that record name real quick while Will Romer just grunts caveman noises at you. Yeah, it's individual thought patterns that like all the guitar, like the solos are played by King Diamond's legendary Andy LaRoche. Which is sick as fuck, like, that rules. Like, wait till you guys see the Death by Metal documentary. Like, if you're a Chuck Schuldiner fan, if you're a Death fan, if you're a Controlled Denied fan, Relapse actually has the second Controlled Denied album, but it's not completed. And Chuck said that, like, he wanted it not to be shitty if it ever was to come out. Like, after his death and stuff. So I don't know what they're doing, but we're high up at Relapse. Like, I pulled him aside after Topos Nomos played at Choose Your Death Fest, and I was like, yo, I'm not gonna say his name, but I was like, yo, like, he and I have been tight for a long time, like, but I was like, yo, like I didn't even know that like, there was more Controlled Denied stuff. Like, I'm not really into the proggy type stuff. Like, I appreciate it, but sorry, I'd rather just hear brutality. But still, you know, it's shit Chuck wrote in the 90s that could have been huge, and I just want to hear it. So maybe one day we'll get to, you know, hear these like Controlled Denied tracks. Maybe not. But who really? I never heard the first Controlled Denied record, to be honest with you, because I heard it was Chuck trying to shed the death metal title, but he still owed a record through death. So sadly, The Sounds of Perseverance, some of the songs on there are actually Controlled Denied songs. I think 5 of them are. Like, they were hurt, and then, like, Chuck didn't want to use them as death songs. It was like, I'll put it this way, like, Chuck seems like a hard dude to work with, but an easy dude to get along with. But, like, his like, manager was there, like, doing the Q&A. It was pretty cool, like. But, let's get back to this Muffin. I'm sorry, Mr. Schuldiner, R.I.P., Infernal Hails, but this is my favorite part of the Muffin. And if we've all seen Seinfeld as much as I have, top of the Muffin to you. So good. I felt like listening to like a song with like a vicious breakdown. Just I was in the mood. This Code Orange breakdown coming up on My World on the I Am King record. One of the hardest breakdowns ever written. No joke. Listen to this shit. I got Code Orange poster behind me. Everybody's I miss moshing sometimes when I was in the hardcore like I used to be. It's fucking so good. I love this record. It's awesome. And we're gonna close this off with the final track on the new Cobalt double album, Slow Forever. It's fucking amazing. The whole record's amazing. It's not as like awesome as Gin, and I honestly hate blaming new vocalists, but I like the other guy better. I'm sorry.
degree of alchemy that he possesses, he will endure or be forgotten.
I mean, this isn't, I'm not putting on like, all the rest of the tracks on this record are like 11 minutes long. Amazing to like just let yourself go and just enjoy, but I had to close this off at around 12 minutes. So pretty much, if you're hurting on money and you're hungry, you're on a road trip and like you need to fucking drive about like 300 more miles before it's your turn to take a nap, stop at Dunkin' Donuts, grab yourself a fucking blueberry muffin for a little bit of energy and sugar, and be sure to load your fucking coffee up with sugar, or drink it black like you know, a man. I'm drinking some hazelnut like a pussy right now. Look at that. Look at those checks. Those checks mean pussy, nerd, and H just means see, I can't say homo because people would be offended, and I'm just joking around. I love women, like, but if you don't, who cares? I don't care, honestly. But let's just say the H is for hell yeah. So I'll be the hellion today, the devil's hellion child. Sorry, fucking wasp. You guys love Jesus. But anyway, blueberry muffins from Dunkin' Donuts. Get a 10 out of fucking 10 every time. Like, unless you get them stale, even though I was missing a lot of like my favorite part, it still tasted fucking phenomenal. So I don't really give a shit. So we're gonna end this right now. I just felt like putting some Dark Throne on just to say, see you guys, thanks for joining me, enjoy your coffee this morning. It just turned 9:30 a.m. Yeah, I've been up since 7. You guys gotta quit drinking alcohol, for real. Just smoke weed, and you don't gotta worry about being hungover in the morning. Yeah, I don't go to bars, and yeah, I also don't end up like banging out some fucking haggard ass Delco shit. Like, yeah. So cool. So this is Schnell. The band you listened to today, we opened up with Goblin, then some Death, then some Mortician, then Pig Destroyer, covering the Angry Samoans, then Code Orange, Cobalt, and then we ended things off with some fucking Dark Throne. So check out the rest of the videos, hit subscribe, hit like, peace, pussy. I'll talk to you guys later on. Have a good Saturday. It's already like fucking 70 degrees. Fights will be written, fun will be had. Hail Satan.